Hey, this is Donnie Smith. I know I normally bring auto body and paint training to you, but this video has nothing to do with auto body and paint. I just felt compelled to do a video. I know I have a lot of people watching my videos and a lot of subscribers, and I pray that none of you are the parents of any of these kids. But I just want to give my condolences to you. For I just feel horrible about what happened in Connecticut. You know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about, the things I've got my kids for Christmas and what I'm going to get them. And not that I'm materialistic. I'm not a rich man. I don't even have a lot of money. But it's about the love for your kids. And, the expression they're going to have whenever they open those gifts, knowing that you personally, thought about them and giving them something that they wanted. That's what I'm thinking about right now. That's what I've been thinking about. And that's what I think every parent in America ought to be thinking about, or anywhere, But unfortunately, due to this, this stupid act this guy did, there's a lot of parents that have a lot of things going on right now that's just horrible. It's terrible. I don't know what would make someone do something like that. What would possess someone to do something like that? It's just, I cannot understand it. It's hard for me to understand this. I think the news said that it was a 24-year-old went in and shot his mom in her kindergarten class or something like that, and then started shooting students. Well, if you have a problem with your mom, that's unheard. I'm not saying that's fine, but why would you have to get kids involved? I still remember when my kids was in kindergarten, in grade school, their first day of class. It's just a special time to parents. We're approaching the holidays and to spend time with them, and especially at that age, it's just so much fun. I still remember their first day to kindergarten. My kids are now in the 9th grade, they're in high school, but I remember the first of a lot of things. The first day of kindergarten, the first day to go to a carnival, the first day to their first birthday, first Christmas, and why you'd want to take that from someone, I don't know. Or, especially in grade school. There are so many of those first days that will never be. It's not going to happen due to the act of one person, and I just think this is horrible, and I just wanted to give my condolences to anybody that may be involved with that. And it's not only affecting the parents, every kid at that school. This is something they're going to have to live with for the rest of their lives, and I think it's horrible. And it's hard for me to understand. Today, you can get away with a lot, not just education, society. I'm getting sick of listening to the news. I don't even hardly watch the news. I turn it on. Even around here where I live, someone's shooting someone, and it just gets old listening to that. And I think it starts with kids don't have boundaries. Kids can go to school, they can get away with whatever they want, basically, and there's not a lot of consequences. But we need to quit worrying about hurting their feelings and discipline these kids because they're growing up. We're teaching generations that there are no boundaries, and to keep searching for that boundary until things like this happen. It's a horrible thing. It'd be hard for me to go through, but I'm praying for you, and I know many other Americans are. We send our children to school to learn for education, but I think they're learning less education these days and more about how they can get away with things, where the loopholes are at, how you can act bad and get treated good. How if you treat good, you don't get rewarded. I think they're learning how to have hardened hearts, how to be cruel and mean to each other. I think schools need to bring in more discipline and set those boundaries. This may make a lot of you mad, but I believe in discipline, and I think that's what we lack. I hear stories where students throwing food on the ground, telling the teacher to pick it up, cussing the teacher out, throwing tables and chairs up against the wall, and nothing happening. But I think we get a little bit carried away with feeding people with what their problems are. And then they start building on it. oh, well, I got this, the doctor said, and this and that, and well, I can't learn because of this, that all needs to be tossed out the window. Sure, there's different people with different learning abilities, but we need to quit feeding these students all these reasons why they can't do things. And we need to quit worrying about hurting their feelings. If they deserve to be in trouble, let them get in trouble. If they deserve to be, suspended from school, suspend them. I mean, let's do whatever it takes to set those boundaries so they don't have to hunt for them. They don't have to look for them. But that's just my thoughts on that. It's just this just aggravates me, makes me mad to hear news like this. But most of all, I just feel so sad for the parents of these kids, that got shot. It's horrible. And I don't even really have words for you. I don't know. I can't imagine this. I mean, I love my kids, and I can't imagine something like this happening to them. So the only advice I can give to other parents out there that are concerned is just just pray for your kids, for their safety everywhere they go, because it's this world's a crazy world, and I don't know what else to do or what other advice to give. But I do want to give my condolences to anybody that was involved with that. If it was your kid, or even if your kid saw that or even went to school there, it's going to be a difficult time. And I feel for you.